For today's Cyber CEO episode,
I knew he was committed to learning and doing things the right way. And he was coachable, efficient. He always shows up on time, ready to work, and he's always committed to doing things the right way and taking on more things and always learning. He's really been great. My Cyberbacker has completed everything on that list, and now we're trying to find other things to add to the list and taking a lot of things off my plate so I could just focus on the most important activities for me.
welcome to Cyber CEO, wherein we talk about how our cyberbackers helped our cyber CEOs take their businesses to the next level. Cyber CEO is powered by Cyberbacker, the world's leading provider of admin support services from anywhere in the world to anyone in the world. Please visit our website www.cyberbacker.com for more details. Okay, another awesome day here at Cyberbacker. My name is Jello. We're back with another episode of Cyber CEO. And of course, we have a very special guest on the show right now. Steven, how are you doing today?
Great. Thanks for having me.
Yes, we're very excited to have you on the show. So let's get the show rolling. To let you know, we have a lot of listeners who are also business owners just like you. So I need your help here. Can you introduce yourself to our audience? Maybe starting off with, what is your role in the business, Steven?
Yeah, I'm Steven 𝗙𝗲𝗏 with Keller Williams Realty in White Plains, New York. I work with buyers, sellers, renters, investors, all the above.
How long have you been in real estate, Steven?
This is my 7th year.
7th year. Now, how about with Cyberbacker? For how long have you been partnered with us?
Since January 1st.
This year?
This year, yeah.
Wow, great start to the New Year's.
Yeah, that was the plan. Yeah.
So I'm curious, how did you find out about Cyberbacker?
Yeah, through other agents in my office and just the real estate community in general. I know your CEO is partnered with Keller Williams also too. So
yes, that's true. So referrals then. Now, is this your first time working with someone virtually, or did you have experience before us?
It's my first assistant altogether.
First assistant. So first hire, is that right?
Yeah, first hire. Yep.
Okay. Now, I know you're used to, of course, when you're working with people, they're always there, physically there. You can talk to them right in front of each other. Now, you're working with someone virtual. So how was that transition from working with people who are physically there to now having to work with someone virtual?
There's really no difference, in my opinion, as long as you're Zooming, with your Cyberbacker, a few times a week or really, you could Zoom all day if you really wanted to. You could have a Zoom up. So there's no difference.
No difference. The only thing is that they can't get you coffee, right?
Yeah, that's the only thing. Yeah.
Only thing. Now, you've been with Cyberbacker only for a few months. So I'd like to know your thoughts on this. What goes to your mind when you hear the word Cyberbacker?
Efficient, good system, good culture.
Good culture. Okay. Only been, I think it's going to be like 6 months up to date, right? That you've been with Cyberbacker.
Yeah. 5.
Now, do you remember the first set of tasks that you were going to be leveraging to your Cyberbacker? I mean, you haven't been partnered yet, so you had to create somewhat of a give up list, right? So do you remember that list?
Yeah, there was a lot on that list. A lot of projects, a lot of tasks, creating memos of sales, creating Facebook ads, setting up a weekly email. There's a lot on that list.
A lot on that list. So I'd like to know, has that list evolved today, now that you've been with Cyberbacker for half a year?
I mean, my Cyberbacker has completed everything on that list. And now we're trying to find other things to add to the list.
Add more things. So what are some of the things that you're planning to let your Cyberbacker do for the future? Because he's not going to stop growing. He's going to continue learning, right?
Yeah, for sure. He's getting more involved with calling the attorneys, calling the agents, and taking a lot of things off my plate so I could just focus on the most important activities for me.
Yeah, again, building on the business. So a lot of communications is what's next for your Cyberbacker. Now, before you got partnered with him anyway, you had to go through the hiring process with Cyberbacker. So I'd like to know more about your experience there.
Yeah, it was pretty simple and, efficient. It was streamlined. I like how you guys have the KPA, or I forgot exactly what you call it. We have a KPA and you guys
something like that.
Have something like that similar. So that was helpful. And then I You guys had videos made, so you could get to know the Cyberbacker before the interview was all good.
Yes. Now, you are currently partnered with Alan, right? Your Cyberbacker.
Yeah.
Now, what was the moment, or not really the moment, how did you know that Alan was the perfect fit for what you needed during that hiring process?
Yeah, I knew he was committed to learning and doing things the right way. And you could tell he was really committed. And his previous experience, he was a team leader, excuse me. So I thought that was good to have the leadership experience. And he was coachable.
There you go. Coachable and leadership skills. Now, right after you chose Alan to be your Cyberbacker, he went through the training that we provide here in Cyberbacker. So did that training in any way help you save any time at all?
Yeah, he had some good general knowledge of the systems and stuff. And then, of course, I think it's important for anyone who wants to hire anyone. You also have to train yourself. You can't just expect your assistant to know everything right away. You have to take the time up front so then they can work independently eventually.
Yes, that is very true. Now, you've been with Alan for 6 months now. I'd like to know, how did you create a successful virtual partnership with someone? The fact that he's not even the same country, not the same culture. So a lot of our listeners are also business owners. Probably you might have a few tips or pieces of advice that you can share with our audience.
Yeah, sure. What we did was, I made a list of projects and tasks that I wanted to get completed. And we went one by one, getting them done. But the big thing that I encourage anyone to do is, if you want to do trainings, record all your trainings with your Cyberbacker, how to do a memo, and record it so they always have videos to refer back to when they have questions. So Alan has a video blog of about 20, 25 videos of anything he would ever have to do. So he could always look back there if he has any questions.
So somewhat of a video library, a training video library.
Exactly.
Now, what's the best part about Alan? I know he's going to be listening, so that's like putting you in the hot seat there. So I know there could be tons of traits that he's very good at, things that he's very good at, but I'd like to ask one thing. What's the best part about your Cyberbacker, Alan?
He always shows up on time, ready to work, and he's always committed to doing things the right way and taking on more things and, always learning. He's really been great.
All right. Now imagine you've only been together for 6 months. Imagine what you can do for a year or 2 years, right?
Yeah, definitely long term.
Something very, very exciting. So we here at Cyberbacker are very, very excited to see where this partnership leads to. And of course, Steven, I've really had fun having you on the show. I hope this isn't the last time that we get to do this.
Sure, I'm here.
Thank you for listening to our daily dose of CyberCEO. Stay tuned to know more about how Cyberbacker creates a difference in this digital time and age. You can visit our website www.cyberbacker.com and follow our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Spotify.